When I really ran out of books and started reading the encyclopedia.
And he has a photographic memory, so he could remember everything.
Genius boy enters gaming.
He's trying to click. It's grayed out. He's not played this before, has he?
He's the top player in the world. He doesn't know that the map is grayed out.
Clicking a map repeatedly, trying to access it, and it was clearly not, like, he was not eligible to enter that map.
He has a photographic memory, so he could remember everything.
But he can't remember you can't access a grey out map.
It's great. Dude, that was giga sus. And he's got this map tab called Elon's Maps. Who refers to their maps in third person?
I will put you down.
Exactly, who would have that besides somebody who doesn't play the game?
Why would they be, like, bro, why would they be Elon's? Who has a map tab called, like, your own name's maps? Oh my god, dude.
It would be like something you make for your dad. Like, here dad, here are the like novice maps. Well, these ones are for me. Like, I'll do the difficult stuff, but you can do the other things. The easy part, dad.
That was giga sus. Why would they be Elon's? Who has a map tab called, like, your own name's maps? Every time I shoot in a stream, he just sits there AFK with loads of background noise, talks about AI, and then Dogecoin, and then he logs out.
We are like 2 minutes into this gameplay and he makes even bigger mistakes.
It's showtime.
And the gamers are losing their shit.
Like, no, he's just running past Chaos Orbs! He just ran past the Chaos Orb! Dude, you are not this far in the game and you're running past Chaos Orbs! You are not no, I'm sorry, bro. Bro, there's no way. You are not leaving Chaos Orbs on AC Trade. AC Trade Chaos Orbs are valuable. Nah, this is a bot account, bro. He has no idea what he's doing.
Musk just ran by one of the most valuable loot in the game. This is the reaction of all of us who's been following Tesla for a long time. When Elon presented the Hyperloop.
I have a name for it, which is called the Hyperloop.
The Hyperloop?
Hyperloop, yeah.
No, I'm sorry, bro.
Bro, you're not building the Hyperloop, bro.
This is the future of high-speed transportation. It's 3.5 times faster than Japan's Shinkansen bullet train.
Honestly, I think it's a lot easier than people think.
But the Hyperloop failed. Anybody who tried it failed.
Critics say you can't do this. Your answer to them is,
we've done it.
It's not that hard, but it failed. But let's go back to gaming, cause that's easier for him, right? Musk doesn't understand science, but what if he knows gaming?
This is a bot account, bro. He has no idea what he's doing. He literally has no idea what he's doing. He literally has no clue what he's doing. Like, this is just straight up account sharing.
But I'm saying, like, anything he does is completely fascinating to people.
Well, he's a legitimate super genius.
He literally didn't know how to open a map. He was keep clicking repeatedly.
Legitimate super genius. I mean, legitimate. Like, when he's not full shit.
But wait, there's more. Genius boy did something even more stupid.
Dude, what is he doing? Dude, what is he doing with the map again? He's dragging them over, bro. What? Oh, dude, he's dragging the maps over. He's dragging, bro. It's Joe Biden playing. What the fuck?
The gamers are laughing now is because after Musk killed this character, he's dragging the loot into the storage. Which is only something novices do. This is not how the top players in the world play. I mean, this is so embarrassing. Who would do this? Who would do this? I'll tell you who. Somebody who presented a fake product. A solar roof tile that they didn't have ready, but they claimed they did.
The thing is, the houses you see around you are all solar houses. I don't know if you know that. Did you notice? So that's what it looked like before. Now that's all solar.
He claimed these houses were real, but they later admitted they were not functional. And Musk later in court testified the solar roof tiles were not functional as of June of 2019. 3 years after coming on stage and presenting this product as real.
You can see that.
He's not full shit. His thought process is extraordinary.
Dude, what is he doing? Dude, what is he doing with the map again? He's dragging them over, bro. What, dude? He's dragging the maps over. He's dragging, bro. It's Joe Biden playing.
Legitimate super genius.
Thing is, what pisses me off is he was in that Joe Rogan podcast where he's bragging about how he was like, yeah, I'm the top, I'm the best.
And if your keystrokes or your mouse clicks or whatever are wrong, then you lose the game.
Right.
So if somebody's like has a good rank in video games, I would say that their manual dexterity must be extremely good.
Just clicking a map repeatedly trying to access it, he was not eligible to enter that map.
I just want you guys to understand, this is one of the highest level hardcore characters in the game. He would have played thousands of maps at this point.
He's running past Chaos Orbs. He just ran past the Chaos Orb.
Chaos Orbs are one of the most important currencies, and they're also really rare. I have about 140 exalts. I have like 9 Chaos Orbs. Just so you guys understand.
So Musk just ran by one of the most valuable things in the game. But this gamer claims he only has 9 of them. Only 9, and Elon just ran by one of them. That's why they're losing their shit.
Bro, there's no way. You are not leaving Chaos Orbs on AC Trade. AC Trade Chaos Orbs are valuable.
I have a lifetime of playing video games. At one point I was, maybe one of the best Quake players in the world.
But wait! There's more!
Yes, he did even more dumb shit.
It seems like the stream's able to hold a pretty good number of people simultaneously. Like it's over 1 million.
Oh, you haven't got 1 million viewers right now, Elon. You haven't got 1 million viewers. You haven't got what? He's lying about being top ranked. He's lying about his account, and now he's lying about how many people are watching his stream.
Yeah, we need to. We're still working on improving things for.
Oh my god, bro.
Game streamers.
Legitimate super genius. I mean, legitimate.
No, that's not. That's the amount of total people have viewed the stream. That's not how many people are currently watching it. It's just, this is not. It's just not. It's not. It's literally not.
There are 4 things there.
God, dude. 4 things. It's 4 things, dude.
So you
are not this far in the game and calling it 4 things. Stop, bro. Dude, stop. Oh my god, I literally can't. Oh, Elon, bro. Why have you done this to me, man?
Musk also did it to us when he presented the loop.
By building a massive network of underground tunnels and descend underground before zooming away.
Both cars and buses were supposed to be underground, whooshing away at 120 miles an hour. But what he delivered was just regular Teslas driving in a tunnel. So he promised 124 miles per hour, but he delivered just 25 miles per hour.
I genuinely believe that he was actually playing D4. Like, and he was addicted, right? Dude, now I just think it's dude, he clearly has no idea. Bro.
Yeah.
There has to be something exceptional about you.
Yeah. This is max difficulty on hardcore.
Oh shit! Oh shit! With no lip filter, and you're just leaving fucking.
If there's a way to get higher difficulty, I don't know what it is, but there's everything maxed out.
Okay. Stop, Elon! No!
Man, I can't stop laughing.
Oh my god! Look at him go! He's popping off. Big dick. Max difficulty hardcore, brother. He renamed his entire online identity around PoE 2. And he keeps talking PoE 2, but he doesn't even play PoE 2. He just logs into some other guy's account and plays it for like an hour every now and then. I thought it's just like, what are you doing? Who is he convincing? I mean, I guess you're convincing NPCs.
Legitimate super genius. I mean, legitimate. Like, when he's not full shit.
Why does he need to do this?
Later in this video I will explain why Musk does this and who's to blame.
He's killing the fun of the game for himself. For what? Just so he can say he's good at the game whenever he's not? Bro, even the transparency setting on his map. Like, that's just an obvious giga red flag.
Everything is pointing that Musk is just a noob in this game, a novice.
Like, he clearly has no idea what the fuck's going on. That's a big Elon L, bro. What he is doing is he is just straight up a fraud. Like, he's saying he's top 100, and he's saying he's top this and top that, and it's really difficult to do that. But he, like, has no idea about any... It's not even like you're doing it convincingly. He has no... Bro, he was calling it... It's got 4 things in the map. You're just literally getting someone else to do something in private, and then you're taking credit for it, and then you're trying to show it off like you've done that when you haven't. Stolen valor! That's what it is. It's stolen fucking valor, bro. That is giga stolen valor.
As he said, he takes credit for other people's work. Well done, gamers. Well done. I'm proud of you guys.
And they keep repeatedly saying that he was in the top 100 whenever he was not. Because he was obviously getting fucking boosted by someone else. Because anyone who plays the game for more than 1 minute can understand that. Also, like, oh, the system's doing good. I can see we've got 1 million concurrent viewers right now, guys. When that's also just another blatant lie. And you just keep doing blatant lie after blatant lie. It was just like, but no, I'm not hating. I'm just saying, I'm just calling out his blatant lies, bro. Like, I'm not.
Do you remember this video from 2016? Tesla released it to promote the self-driving technology it was developing. Well, now it appears that the video was a sham.
And in 2025, they still don't have self-driving cars. FSD 13 is much better than the previous versions. It still makes mistakes though, as AI hallucinates and lacks reasoning and intelligence. And 10 years later, they still can't deliver self-driving cars. So Musk has this pattern of over-promising and under-delivering. In 2016, he tweeted the following.
Tesla drives itself with no human input at all through urban streets to highway to streets, then finds a parking spot. Well, 7 years later, and it seems like we're no closer to fully autonomous driving. Why?
So you're wondering, why did Elon do all of this? Here is the writer that followed Elon for 2 years writing his book.
But the main scars were the psychological ones caused by his father, who was a brilliant engineer, but also a very Jekyll and Hyde-like character who would go into dark moods. So after Elon gotten beaten up once and was in the hospital, almost unrecognizable, when he gets home, he has to stand in front of his father, who for more than an hour berates him and calls him stupid and takes the side of the person who's beaten him up.
This reminds me so much of the movie The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, their fathers are douchebags, just like their fathers before them.
And so I do think that those demons are still dancing around in his head, and the little kid on the playground has become, a man-child now owning the world's biggest playground in some ways, which is Twitter. There's multiple personalities of Elon Musk, just as there are of his father. And there are times when Elon Musk is playful. There's times when he's trolling, which is almost like a sophomore's sense of humor stoned in a college dorm room. Joking about, I'm going to get into a cage match with Mark Zuckerberg. But then he can turn very dark at times, and he can get very mean at times, and sometimes that's on Twitter too. He'll call a British cave diver a pedophile, or he will amplify some people from the fringes that he's now allowed on Twitter.
So what I've noticed when this demon mode comes out, it happens when you criticize him, question him, and trigger his trauma from the childhood.
So you can't say, what's Elon Musk's personality? You have to say they're different personalities at different times. They're Elon Musk that I liked and Elon Musk that I didn't. One of his girlfriends, Claire Boucher, known as Grimes, said you got to make sure you're with the right Elon. There's certain Elons that are inspiring and certain that are charming, charismatic.
Listen, what I'm trying to illustrate is that sometimes I say the wrong thing.
Certain ones that, just are funny.
You should hear the sketches that SNL wouldn't post, by the way. Those are really good.
Let me ask you this. It's true. That's true.
Where am I?
Doesn't return phone calls.
Yeah. The point is, I'm here because you're a friend, not because I'm being paid or because I need any validation or anything.
Times when, in a flash, he'll go into being a dark or conspiratorial or angry Elon, and boy, I didn't like those when I was around those Elons.
This had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f*** yourself. Go f*** yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
No, it's interesting. Sometimes Musk would say certain things when he was in demon mode. Just like his father, who had has a Jekyll and Hyde personality. And he would say things in dark demon mode. Sometimes really horrible things to people in front of him. And afterwards, when he snapped out of it, or a few hours later, I go back to him and I say, hey, what did you mean by that? Did you really mean it? Whatever. And he would almost have no recollection of what he said. It was almost as if he just switched from mode to mode.
I think this demon mode comes out when it triggers his childhood trauma, as it seems he's very insecure, but acts like he's this world genius.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Is that clear?
So is he talking about blackmailing him or criticizing him?
He said, my mind is a storm. I don't think most people would want to be me. They may think they want to be me, but they don't know. They don't understand. What did you mean by that? What was your mind being a storm? I think it. I mean, I have known you for quite some time. I think it is a bit of a storm.
Yeah, I mean, in as much as a weather metaphor makes sense, my mind often feels like a very wild storm.
I'm no psychiatrist, but this sounds like childhood trauma.
But is your storm a happy storm?
No.
It's not a happy storm.
No.
Tell us about that, because I think that actually, when people try to really understand you, I think that there's a lot of this comes from some other place, and I want to talk about that. What do you think that is?
Watch his reaction now when he thinks about this, and what he says right after.
we really need like a psychiatrist couch here or something.
He mentions a psychiatrist. Just look how he struggles to talk about this.
I think to some degree I was born this way, and then it was amplified by a difficult childhood, frankly. But I can remember even in happy moments when I was a kid that it just feels like there's just a rage of forces in my mind constantly. But now this, productively manifests itself in technology and building things for the most part.
I also promised you that I would tell you who's responsible for giving this much money to Elon Musk.
$0.4 billion in highly competitive grants to develop the next generation of fuel-efficient cars and trucks powered by the next generation of battery technologies.
And Fisker and Tesla and Enter One. I mean, I had a friend who said you don't just pick the winners and losers, you pick the losers.
All these companies he mentions are today failed companies. Cylindra went bankrupt, Fisker went bankrupt, and now I'm debunking Tesla. And Obama gave all these companies millions and millions and millions of dollars.
$2.4 billion, the next generation of fuel-efficient cars and trucks powered by the next generation of battery technologies, all made right here in the US of A.
And what does Mises say about government interfering in the economy? Every government intervention in the marketplace creates unintended consequences, which leads to calls for further government intervention. What unintended consequences was Mises talking about?
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
The largest investment in this kind of technology in American history. See, I'm committed to a strategy that ensures America leads in the design and the deployment of the next generation of clean energy vehicles. This is not just an investment to produce vehicles today, this is an investment in our capacity to develop new technologies tomorrow.
12 years ago, Mitt Romney and Obama had a debate, and this is what happened.
And Fisker and Tesla and Enter One. I mean, I had a friend who said you don't just pick the winners and losers, you pick the losers.
People want to blame Obama for this mess, but it's not his fault. The problem is, every time we have a recession, we beg the government to do something. And since they do something, we get these unintended consequences. And why does that happen? Mises also wrote, economic history is a long record of government policies that failed because they were designed with a bold disregard for the laws of economics. And that's why I think Elon came up with all these phantom projects. He tried to keep SpaceX and Tesla alive.
Tesla really faced a severe threat of death due to the Model 3 production ramp. Essentially, the company was bleeding money like crazy, and just if we didn't solve these problems in a very short period of time, we would die. And it was extremely difficult to solve them.
How close to death did you come?
Within single-digit weeks.
And all of his ideas aren't profitable. That's why they all failed. The Hyperloop failed because it made no economical sense and scientific sense. The loop failed of same factors. Insanely unprofitable. It made no economic or scientific sense. Same thing with Solar City. It didn't make economic sense. And Elon Musk just comes out with random numbers to make it profitable. It isn't. That's why all these companies failed.
Solyndra and Fisker and Tesla and Enter1. I mean, I had a friend who said you don't just pick the winners and losers, you pick the losers.
This is what happens when government interferes in the economy. And Ludwig von Mises was right. That's why I named my channel after him. One of the greatest economists of all time. And I hope now every time you hear that the government wants to interfere in the economy, you remember Ludwig von Mises. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Mitt Romney was right.
And Fisker and Tesla and Enter1. I mean, I had a friend who said you don't just pick the winners and losers, you pick the losers.
And how sure are you that electric cars are economically viable? Does it make economic sense, or is it another government interference in the economy? After seeing how much money Rivian and NIO loses, no wonder Elon is obsessed with cutting costs. Now you just watched how government interfered in the economy and messed it up. Just imagine what would happen under socialism, where government and workers control everything. But let's give credit where credit is due. Mitt Romney was right, 100% right, 12 years ago. Imagine how much money that would have saved if Obama didn't intervene in the economy, if he just let the economy be.
And Fisker and Tesla and Enter1. I mean, I had a friend who said you don't just pick the winners and losers, you pick the losers.
Even if you have a Harvard education, you will still make a huge mess in the economy.
$0.4 billion in highly competitive grants.
The losers, all right? So
even a Harvard education won't help you to make a mess out of the economy. We should let the private sector organize the economy and not this guy.
$0.4 billion.
Isn't YouTube wonderful? I just told you the whole history of electric cars, investment in solar energy, investment in wind energy, all for free, and schooled the Harvard-educated man in the process. It's so damn funny that government gave billions and billions and billions of dollars to Elon Musk, but they still blame this one on capitalism. The only person we should blame is government bailouts, because it messes up the economy. As we call it, it distorts the market. So smash that like button and tell me what you think about this video. You can support this channel on YouTube by becoming a subscriber or on Patreon. Thank you for watching.